Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. I'm excited to be bringing you this video because I've been thinking about doing this one for a while and I've been testing this for a few weeks. I'm going to be doing a review and demo of the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. This is a limited edition palette that BH Cosmetics recently came out with, I'd say about maybe a month and a half ago. And it comes with this beautiful packaging and it is a 20 color eyeshadow palette. I'll be letting you know my thoughts on it, if it's worth the money, and then I'll also be showing you a tutorial on this makeup look. I'll be showing swatches, and then I also will show you the looks that I've come up with this palette. I have a couple neutral looks, and then I have also some really fun colorful looks, so I'm excited for you to see them. And then this is also a collab with my friend on Instagram, Pans for Purchases, or Kaitey Sue. So I'll be posting my review on YouTube, and then she'll be doing some really fun looks on Instagram. I believe she's doing videos and pictures, and she is an aspiring makeup artist. She is a project panner. She posts tons of makeup and project panning pictures, and she's also going cruelty-free, which I really do appreciate. She's awesome and really nice. I'll link her Instagram down below in my description box, and I'm sure I already threw her name up on the screen, so you guys definitely need to check her out. Now let's get into the review and what I think of the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. So this palette retails for $18 and it comes with 20 different eyeshadows. There are 14 shimmers and metallics and 6 matte colors, but one of them actually, in my opinion, works as a matte. So here are what the colors look like. This is a beautiful palette. I love the color scheme. Colors are really bright and vibrant, but there are also some neutrals in here as well. The mattes are Escape, Electric, which is this hot pink color right here, Hipster, Hippie, and Dippy, which are those orange and hot pink, this purple right here, and Swag, and then the rest are shimmers or metallic. I think this orangey peachy color up here in Candy kind of acts as a matte because it has a very slight shimmer to it, but I've also used it in my crease and it kind of looks like a matte. It has a slight sheen to it, but it's honestly not too noticeable. It also comes with a mirror in here, which is a pretty decent quality mirror, and then this packaging is cardboard packaging. Like I said, it comes with 20 different colors and it retails for $18, so that comes out to 90 cents per eyeshadow, and there is 22 grams in here, which I'm not really familiar with the amount of grams in most palettes, and I think 90 cents per eyeshadow is pretty good for your money. I know BH Cosmetics recently came into Ulta's, and I'm pretty sure this palette is there as well, and I think it might be online, but I purchased this from the BH Cosmetics website, and they had free shipping when I did it, so I did get free shipping. I only got this product, so my total was $18. I really do enjoy this palette. I feel like they are so pigmented. They blend really well on the eyes. I can come up with so many different looks, and they do have a nice lasting power as well. Some of my favorite colors in here are Solstice, which I do have on my lid today on the inner half. Like this flash shade right here. This shade in Ultimate's really pretty, as well as this blue shade in Trance. While these are really bright colors, I feel like they are pretty wearable. You can get some nice neutral looks out of here, but you can also get really bold and colorful looks. I have a pink and purple look on today, and I felt like the colors blended beautifully, and you will see that in the tutorial as well. Here's a picture of the swatches. I don't like swatching on camera because I feel like I can never get the angle, but I'll insert pictures of the swatches with the names here. So those are the colors. I think they all swatch beautifully, and I'm just going to show you like on camera how they apply on my finger in a swatch. So here's Solstice. There you go. It's very, very smooth. And then here is Trixie, which is like a gold shade. It's on my finger in a swatch. Very pretty as well. And let's swatch a matte so you can see what the pigment is like on that. So here's the orange shade in Hippie. It's really, really bright, and that's what that looks like. So as you can see, they do swatch out really nice, which is awesome. The one con about this palette, I wish it did have a black in it, just so I can use the palette and kind of deepen up my outer corner a little bit more. There is this brown shade, but I don't think it goes with all of the looks, just in my opinion. I don't use black all the time, but I think this palette would benefit from a black, but honestly, like I said, since I don't use it all the time, I can just pull from my other palettes and it's totally fine. But I think if this is someone's only palette, they might appreciate a black in here. And then also, I wish there was a matte cream shade, but honestly, it doesn't match every single skin tone, and I think this palette works on so many different skin tones because of the pigment and blendability. I think it looks good on pretty much everyone. I also think you can use this as a standalone palette, maybe bring in like one shade or so if you feel necessary, but I've gotten complete looks with this palette. I did have a complete look with this palette today, and the only thing I did use different was a matte cream shade to set my eyeshadow primer and then a matte cream shade to highlight my brow bone, but that's the only thing. You can also just use your face powder for that as well. I did all of the blending. I didn't pull in any transition shades or any lid colors from a different palette other than this one. I only used this palette for my look today, and I think this is a great palette. I think it's totally worth the money, and I know BH Cosmetics hasn't been having this in stock recently, but I know it is a limited edition palette, so if you are really interested in it, I would keep an eye on your Ultas online and the BH Cosmetics website to see if you can find this palette if you are interested in it, because I do think it is worth the money. I'd only recommend this palette if you're interested in the colors. The quality is amazing, but if you're only a neutrals girl or boy, I don't think this would be the palette for you if you don't use bright colors at all. There are neutrals in here, but I think this would be a good palette for someone who loves neutrals and color. It's all up to your personal preferences. I personally love this palette. So those are my thoughts on the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette, and I love it. As you can see, I think it was a really good purchase for me, especially because I've been getting into more bright colors. Please make sure to check out Kaitey's Instagram for her looks. And like I said, it's pans for purchases, so you can see her looks, which she comes up with. I'm going to move in to my tutorial for this purple look you can see here, so I'll insert that now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe, and let's get into that tutorial. Hey guys, I decided to do a voiceover for this mini tutorial because I felt like it would just be easier for me, but this is going to be a pink and purple eye look using the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. And I feel so awkward posing, and then you see my brow strap. I started off by priming my eyes and applying a cream shadow to my lids. I'm first going into my crease with the shade Electric, and I believe that is a Morphe 433 brush, and I'm blending that into my crease kind of as my transition shade. And then next we are going into the shade Solstice, which is a really pretty shimmery pink, and we're going to be packing that on most of the lid, not the entire lid. I am leaving the outer corner for a purple shade in this palette, but it's honestly really pigmented without wetting it, so you can really just go in with it dry. Now we're leaving room for that purple shade. That shade is Wicked, and we're using the same packing brush from Sigma. I believe it's the E55. Packing that on the outer corner. And I use shimmers on my outer corner all the time. I don't think it's really a bad thing. Next, blending into my crease with the shade Swag. On that same Morphe brush, you just use the same product that was on it before, but just added the purple. And I did lose some of the color on my outer corner with that purple shade, so I'm going in with my finger to add more product and intensify it a little bit more. And then I'm also doing the same thing with the shade Solstice. I just think my finger really applies it really well. And now I'm going to highlight the brow bone. I actually used my matte cream shade in Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette, since this palette does not have it. And I'm going to apply my mascara, winged liner, and then I also applied my foundation off camera. You can see I have a pimple. And then showing you my look so far. Again, with that brow strap, awesome. Going into a Wicked on my lower lash line, that beautiful purple shade, and just going from the outer corner, from the middle, and sorry, my voice cracked about there. I feel like I'm sick, but not really. And then now we're going to go from the inner corner to the middle with the shade Solstice, which is that really pretty pink shade again, kind of mimicking what we have on the upper lid. And then applying Trixie on the inner corner, which is a champagne-y gold shade. And it's not super, super intense in this look. I would honestly go with a different inner corner shade, but that is my final look. I loved how this turned out. This is probably one of my favorite looks I've done with this palette. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you guys so much for watching.